welcome back to my channel. So we only have a few more episodes left of this season of Mamajune. So let's talk about Friday night's episode because it was quite the eventful one. So first, June was trying to find something to take the girls to go do while in Vegas. So she decided to take them to go get a full-on makeover at this super-sized salon. And some interesting news, this salon that they went to get all glammed up at, they're actually getting their own show that's premiering on wetv on July 29th, which is the same day that the new season of Life After Lockup premieres. And I found out about this because I speak with production from wetv from time to time about possible interviews from people from Love After Lockup and Life After Lockup. And they actually reached out to me this week asking me if I was interested in interviewing the girls from this salon before their new season starts, which I'm totally down for that. But I just thought that was interesting because when they were emailing with me about that, I was like, wait a minute, I just saw this salon on Mamajune. So they all went there and they were getting all glammed up. It was a whole vibe. And Jessica, June, and Pumpkin, they all got their hair and makeup all done up, all pretty. And Pumpkin was feeling herself after they gave her 18-inch extensions because she said for one, she felt like not so much like a mom. And I feel you, girl. I'm a mom myself to little youngin'. And it is so hard to keep up with my hair and makeup as much as I want to while juggling little ones. Like, I always make sure my little ones look good, but half the time, mom out here looking like a hot mess express. So while they were getting all glammed up, Alana is back at home and she had Draylon come over and they went in the basement in her room so he could help her study. And they've now made the relationship official. They're officially boyfriend and girlfriend. And Alana is over the moon because she said she's dating her best friend. And she said in an interview back in the day that he is one of her only friends. And I'm just so happy Alana found someone who seems to treat her decent from what we've seen so far. So Josh and Ella were upstairs eating. And Josh was second guessing that Alana and Draylon were actually studying. And Ella pushed his speculation even further when she said she thinks they're not studying. She thinks they're down there kissing. So Josh sent her down there to try to be a sneaky little snake and spy on Alana and Draylon and see what they're doing. And Ella is so cute. Josh tried to tell her to be quiet and not let them see her. But of course, Ella didn't listen. She ran inside Alana's room screaming, making sure she was the center of attention, all eyes on her. So Ella decided to be a little instigator. And she went upstairs and lied to Josh and told him that they're downstairs kissing when really they were just studying. So Josh, of course, he had to go run downstairs and see for himself what was really going on. And then he felt dumb when he went down there and realized that they're just studying. And he realized that he was just misled by Ella. So back in Vegas, after Pumpkin, June, and Jessica got all glammed up and got their makeovers, they decided to go eat at the Sugar Factory, which that place is definitely on my to-do list of places to go to if I ever go to Vegas, because I follow them on Instagram. They be having the prettiest drinks and foods, but I heard they're super expensive. And we kind of found out that as well on this show. Like, they had freaking $150 lobster mac and cheese. So Mamajune tried getting the girls to drink alcohol, even though she was refraining due to her newfound sobriety. So Jessica was totally on board. She ordered an alcoholic strawberry lemonade that was like smoking and oozing from the glass when it was poured in front of her. But Pumpkin said she was in the mood to drink, and Mamajune was like, what the heck? You like to drink. Why aren't you drinking? You finally aren't pregnant anymore? Come on, like, let's drink. And June couldn't understand why, so her and Jessica both kept peer pressuring Pumpkin into getting a drink, and when she wouldn't budge, they definitely started to expect that something was going on. And June said, well, are you pregnant? And Pumpkin spilled the tea. She told Jessica and June that she and Josh are expecting another baby. And I know it's not just like this for me, because have you ever noticed, like, for people, when you have your first baby, everyone's like, oh my gosh, congratulations. But then every baby after that, people are just kind of like, oh, another one? And that's kind of how June was. She could not believe the fact that Pumpkin was already having another baby, because Bentley was literally just born, and now she's going to have two babies under the age of 1. And spoiler alert, Pumpkin ended up having twins, so now she has 3 under the age of 1. So Mama June was like, okay, let's celebrate. Let's go. So she decided to order the biggest dessert on the menu, a $200 dessert. Yeah, what Pumpkin really wanted from June was some financial assistance, and she's already taken care of Alana and Jessica, as well as 2 children of her own. So Pumpkin couldn't help but roll her eyes at the fact June was willing to drop $150 for lobster mac and cheese, or the fact she did drop $200 on this dessert to celebrate Pumpkin's pregnancy. Meanwhile, Pumpkin is back at home struggling to financially take care of her whole family and Alana, which isn't even her kid, while Mama June's out here splurging and acting like she doesn't have any kids to take care of. And June was shocked and just yelled, "What?" when she found out that Pumpkin was pregnant. She couldn't believe, like I said, that Pumpkin was already pregnant again. Thank God Pumpkin has some help from like Dodo, Alana, and Jessica. Otherwise, her hands would be crazy full. But Pumpkin blamed June for her getting pregnant because June gave her and Josh COVID, and she said she had nothing better to do while she was sick and she couldn't leave to get birth control because she had COVID. So then Pumpkin decided to call Josh and revealed she spilled the beans to Jessica and her mom that she's pregnant. And Josh brought up the fact that they need to try to get child support during this custody battle as well, because Dodo came over to visit him while the girls were all out of town, and she brought up the fact, hey, you know, you're getting child support in this custody order, correct? And Josh hadn't even thought about that. So after Dodo recommended that, he decided to go see a lawyer while Pumpkin and Jessica were in Las Vegas, and he was like, man, I see how much money June drops on all these random men. She's buying them teeth, buying them chains, and she's splurging her money on all this stupid stuff when we could really use the money to help take care of Alana, because we're taking over not only the responsibility of giving her shelter, a place to stay, but also financial responsibility. And a 16-year-old girl, that can get expensive quick between her lashes, her nails, and come to find out she doesn't even have insurance. So you know that's got to be a pretty penny as well anytime she needs to go see the doctor or anything. So back in Vegas, Pumpkin and Jessica decided to gather production. They went and got June so they could confront and serve June with the papers so Pumpkin and Josh could get permanent custody of Alana. So Pumpkin sat June down and she told her plans, that she wanted to get permanent custody of Alana, and she explained the many reasons why. She said, look, she's been with me for the past 2 years. I'm taking care of her full time. And she said also because I can't make any decisions for her when it comes to her education, extracurricular activities, or her health care, because technically you're still her legal guardian. You know, Pumpkin just had temporary custody. So June was taken aback by this request, but she didn't think it was a big deal to sign over her rights to Alana. She said she felt by doing so, she'd show Alana that she's willing to do whatever to make her happy. And you could see the sadness in her eyes when she did sign away her rights. Like, she was kind of asking herself, like, how the hell did I get here? And we know Mama June is mostly blind, and she didn't even ask them to read all through the paperwork or fully go over it so she could review everything before she signed her name and got it notarized. So she kind of just blindly trusted everything that was being told to her by Pumpkin. But then again, Pumpkin's her daughter, and I don't see any reason why Pumpkin would lie to her whatsoever. So she went ahead and signed the paperwork, and it looks like Pumpkin is going to get permanent custody of Alana. Well, it doesn't look like it, because we know, if you've been keeping up with my videos and all the news articles, a few months ago, Pumpkin was granted permanent custody in court and got child support. So as of May, June had to start paying $800 a month. And a lot of people are like, what the heck? $800 a month? That's nothing, because the court documents revealed that Mama June makes over $25,000 a month between her show Mamajune and the money she makes off TikTok and her other social media and brand deals. But I guess they are not making it more, because they said that that's not stable income, because it changes from month to month. Like, some months she's not filming, you know, they only film 3 months out of the year. And when she's not filming, she still makes a pretty penny on social media. I don't know if you guys follow her on TikTok, but she pretty much lives on TikTok all day long. And she's constantly doing battles to earn money. And she's getting donations left and right. And when people donate to her, she gets to keep, I think, 60% of that. And TikTok keeps 40%. And even though, you know, TikTok still takes a big chunk, if you add up how many donations she gets, she be making a pretty penny, and that's just off TikTok alone. And like now she has her boyfriend, or I guess husband, Justin, doing these TikTok battles now. And it's just so funny to me because like I thought like with these battles, like there's a rap battle or they're trying to like outdo each other and it's like supposed to be entertaining. But I've tuned into a few of these battles and it's literally just Justin, and he has this whiteboard behind him with his wish list of donations he wants, and him just telling people, let's go, send me this, send me. Which I get it. Get your money, boo. But at the same time, it's like at least try to be entertaining or something. Like he'll literally be sitting there just eating or not doing anything except from time to time. He'll be like, okay, guys, send me this donation. Let's go. Just trying to hype people up to send donations. And I'm just like, okay, dude. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts about the last episode in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.